RuskyED here, and the topic of this lesson is the difference between soil, dirt, and mud. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. That last sentence translates to "Это грязная работа, но кто-то должен это сделать." So the first question is, how do we make mud? And the answer to that question is, Чтобы сделать грязь, мы добавили воду к земле. Which means, to make mud, we add water to dirt. Or we could say, Чтобы сделать грязь, мы налили воду в землю. Which means, to make mud, we pour water into dirt. So there are actually three words which should be considered here. Gryaz means mud, zemlya means dirt, and počva means soil. Although there is an overlap between the meanings of these words, these definitions are reasonably accurate. For instance, consider the following sentences. Дети испачкались грязи and дети испачкали грязью, which means the children were covered with mud, as opposed to дети испачкались земле and дети испачкались землей, which mean the children were covered with dirt. Basically, почва, which means soil, is most often used in a horticultural context. That is, it is more scientific or more specific. Земля, which means dirt, is a more colloquial word. It can be used in a broader context. And gryaz, which means mud, is something slimy or slippery. And now for a couple dirty jokes. Я сказал официантка, что мой кофе на вкус как грязь, which means I told the waitress that my coffee tasted like mud. Она ответила, так и должно быть, сегодня утром земля была свежая. Which means, she replied, it was fresh ground this morning. The problem here, of course, is that in Russian, no form of the verb which means to grind sounds anything like the word ground. And so the joke doesn't work. To understand the next joke, you must be aware that there is a star soccer player by the name of Messi. Мой сын весь день играл в футбол в грязи, which means my son played soccer in the mud all day. Он был маленьким Messi, which means he was a little messy. Of course, messy sounds like messy, and so the joke works in English, but no such luck in Russian. And rather than tell another corny joke, we will end this lesson now.